So I thought I'd make a video. I'm at Church's Chicken right now. Church's Chicken right now, and just got some fried okra, and gonna go stay the night again over at the shelter, Gospel Mission Shelter. And it's mandatory that you attend church. And once you get there, you have to clock in. They actually gave me this card to clock in. And you have to clock out, I think, when you leave. And whenever I get there, I've only been there 2 nights now. It's all their eyes and people's intentions is focused on my testicles and penis. And the way that they have showers there is just like an assembly line. Like, they don't there's not very much dignity and respect or organized, and people, it's just throwing everything. I mean, it's real nasty. It's the worst of any shelter I've probably ever been. Probably one of the worst, if not the worst. The structural, lining and just the staff. And when you attend church, I get there and they have me in the middle of the floor, and so that everybody can see me and has access to me, like right in the fucking nearly dead center of the fucking, bunk beds, right? Because they have all these other ones where more privacy and they're smaller rooms. No, they got me where it's like the place where nobody wants to get a bunk room, right? That's what they always do. And when I'm in the shelters, you never get a good spot because it's me. Because it's the gays or the straights, right? Because I'm straight, and they had to, demoralize me, put me in a position where you're more likely to be targeted. They put you next to people you don't want to be next to, or bottom people you don't want to be next to or associated with, or smells. And they'll put people more likely around me, whether it's above my head or to my feet on that side of the bunk, whatever it is. It's to put me in a position of more submission, right? And you have to take a shower. And, they intentionally only target me to make sure I'm taking a shower. So I make sure I get naked in front of everybody. And, a lot of shelters, you have to sometimes take showers. Not all the time. Many of you don't, but I always generally do. But not places like, I've had to take showers many times, hundreds of thousands of times in front of people. But the way that this hatred and all this stuff goes is, I go in there and, you could get easily sick and bacteria. I mean, there's water running all over the fucking place. Would be easy for a person to get contaminated with a disease because the water's running and there's like 10 showers and shoals and everyone's homeless and dirty and filthy, and you don't have even sandals to stand in, and they're just one after the other. And when I'm there, I get up and I'm in the shower, and then when they make sure that you have to dress like you walk buck naked with like 5-10 other people into a mirror of all these other guys, and they have Ken Cooper's lieutenant look-alike impression sitting there, and everybody's drying themselves with a towel, and it's just filthy. And but other than that, I mean, some of the stuff is when you firstly attend church at 7. Obviously, the priests target me and all the subject that's going on, and the staff members do. They're very targeting at me, not the others. They have people assigned. They watch where I sit down, send people sitting next to me where I'm likely to sit to target me, to corner me. But for the last, like yesterday, I was sitting down, and everyone has to attend church, and there's a lot of people in a sort of gymnasium, like basketball court, indoor basketball court, like half basketball court. And when I'm sitting in there, I sit at the one of the corner of the building, but on the front row, and it's in all these blacks behind me. And I'm telling you, there's one of the particular individuals is strictly trying to get my attention and target me, look for a fight and look for problems. And when he's sitting behind me, he literally just starts screaming, so like near my eardrum, to taunt me and saying all this fucking prison, dumbass black power shit, you know. And as I'm sitting there, he starts like throwing punches, like violent punches, and he starts hitting himself, like, and it looks like he works out, like he's the bum that works out, you know, and probably like 25 years old, and just looking for a fight, looking to bully anything he can. And he's strictly focused on me with all the other groups of blacks. That's what he's doing. He's standing behind me. They're all laughing and shouting out shit, and they're just shouting it just to antagonize me and say personal things that are very closely to my mother or brother, or the rapes, or Black Power for Kenneth Cooper, radio station for the blacks. And they do this while the preacher's talking, so you get intimidated that if you don't worship and tell you the God that I tell you to worship, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And I'm not scared to fucking go to prison. I'm not scared. Nothing's gonna happen to me. It'll beat your fucking ass. It'll just throw me out of here. It's cold outside. And that's the monkeys, and that's how they're behaving. And they do this for intimidation, and the staff members are watching. In fact, there was another guy next to me. He was just simply on his phone. He was a Mexican guy. He wasn't doing anything. And he just got on his phone a couple, like 2-3 times, and the staff members pulled him out and took him outside. And these fucking group of pieces of shit are like shouting out things, making a whole bunch of noise and obstruction of nuisance of the environment. And he doesn't say anything. I mean, you could tell 100% what that 1,000 is. It's just full fucking racist. It's just the fucking blacks. You got the fucking whites, you know, and they're strictly their gang. They're there to steal and take, target me, period. That's fucking for them, for 50 Cent. If there's any type of music career, or whoever's spending money on my mother, claiming that 50 Cent's spending the money on my mother, if it's not that, it's for Barack Obama. It is, from top, head to toe, is Black Power, Black Panther riot. Black Power wins, dominates. We steal and tell you what you're gonna do. And I walk downstairs, you know, somebody, a black will get near me and you say, "Oh God," and they'll try to get into your head, and they play this racist riot shit, and it's fucking like, you got the whites and the blacks. It's like, it's very closely to like jail, or I mean, I've never been to prison, but it's very close to be like that. That's how they behave. I mean, the staff members entirely play in on it. They entirely encourage it. They fucking play in on it. Oh, that's the one we need to antagonize. They know how to make your life a living hell, and to make it even that much more worse. But I thought I'd make a video on this, you know, like, so when I go in there, they already know I'm going to try to look for a corner to get away from as much as possible, because this fucking monkey motherfucker, it just wants to throw punches at me and shit, you know, like behind me and trying to, you know, who the fuck do you I don't know who the fuck you are, and trying to talk about my mother. Who the fuck are you? You know, like, I can't say anything. I don't know, I'll probably just get my ass kicked, and so many other problems go along. But it's the police. You have no idea that they're shooting electronic devices at me. They have everything controlled on my phone. The police officers don't do nothing. The only option that I ever have in life is just to get up and leave and run when something like that happens, before anything escalates. When it gets escalate, when, you know, there's a fight that breaks out or something like that. Because I'm telling you right now, they're antagonizing the murder attempt that happened to me. I had a knife pulled up to my throat, fractured ribs, punched in the back of the head numbers of times. And they're having a black nigga moment for the Black Panthers, for the niggas, you know, on the riots. That's all this is about. And, you know, that Jesus Christ saved his fucking ass, saved all 3 of them, because he just, Jesus Christ, you know, we whip the fucking ass, we get whatever the fuck we want for the black niggas. That's all it is. I mean, the staff members, even the fucking priests and shit, you know, some of them, not the priests, but the preachers, and they're there to steal and take for their own color, period. That's it. See how stupid you are, what they can steal and take and get you to think what they want you to think. I mean, I don't say a single fucking word, you know, but, you know, get on the train. I'm in Carrollton and shit. So I hear some other fucking group of blacks start saying shit. You know, start antagonizing them. You know, I gotta pass gas. Start antagonizing some words about the murder attempt that was placed on me, and they're like, and they start sitting on the ground like, yeah, black niggas, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We kick anybody's ass. We do whatever the fuck black niggas. Like, that's exactly how they behave. It's just fucking, you know, they have, it's hard to believe that somebody, you know, pays money to these staff members. Somebody's spending a lot of money. Somebody's spending money for the fucking air conditioning, the fucking vents, the fucking, you know, whoever's spending money doesn't know what the fuck's happening with their money when they go, and that's supposed to be like a halfway church. But you know, it's like you said, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, you'll meet people that don't even believe in God or Jesus, and they'll be more kinder, more welcoming than these motherfuckers, you know. But it varies. It's just a tortured shithole that I have to live, you know, and just kind of maintain until I can afford a place to rent next month. You know, I don't have enough. I just have enough for food, and I have to update all driver's license and all kinds of shit. So, you know, it's already winter time, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I could put enough clothes on to fucking deal with the entire winter, because I was in Alaska, and Alaska was like 10 degrees. Alaska was like 10 fucking degrees, you know, 5 degrees, and I couldn't even stand that. I mean, that was too brutal for me, but I may have to, I don't know. You know, it's always, safety's always better.